It's okay.
My father had lived in Hawaii for 5 generations, and me and Mum have seen a lot of change here. So I'm sort of come from a different angle. I mean, like, I actually encourage registration because we want change. But a lot of whānau here don't register because they don't see change. You've got to be registered, I suppose, and vote to make that change. So that's why I got involved in the elections, in the last election. Fire Maureen sits down at the shop trying to encourage whānau as well. I think it's getting the community involved to, you've different whānau or different people to promote it maybe, but Jacinda came here with, I think whānau and Haere were just sick of National, really, sorry to say, but they pulled down a lot of houses around here saying that they were unsafe because of earthquake and that, and then sold the land, and then but some of the houses that were about to be pulled down, they left and fixed up, and now they're housed. So, it was really seemed to us that it was just a ploy to land grab. And then just when Jacinda came, we had a hui at Whanau Park, and she said, she's going to, because on Botanical and a lot of other places, Aopuni, next to the Creek, like different places around Palmy, actually, where the land's been idle for years, like even on Botanical Road, it's over a decade, it's just been idle, and houses could have been built there because there was a lot of homelessness, there still is, but she's made promises to rebuild there, but actually, we just went to Hui last weekend and they proposed to pull more houses down. Not Labour, but I just, I think whānau are just let down too much. All the broken promises by different governments.
Kia ora whānau. My name's Moana Dirk, and I'm not from here, I'm from Waikato. My mum is from Huntly, so she's Tainui, my dad is Ngāpuhi. And I've been on Council North just over 10 years, and I'm the Registrar of Electors here based in Council North. So I look after a lot of the enrolments, and Fire Maureen, she works with us. Yeah, she works really, really hard. Every day. And I'm just really humbled actually to be here and to have those conversations that sometimes are hard to have. And like you said, for Māori, we naturally love everyone. It's just something we do naturally. And we get quite passionate and emotional. And we don't even have to know that whānau, but you just connect instantly. So I know where that pain is coming from. However, with that, having worked with the Commission going on 6 years, I've done 2 elections, and I have seen change, small changes, but change. And I think for our whānau, it's going to be a long time till we see the changes that we want made. But I really believe that when you have whānau in certain areas, certain jobs even, we all do it for the right reasons. It's to support our whānau although our jobs may concentrate on so many things, in the bigger picture, it's all connected. You know, what we do, enrolments, education, health, everything, all that holistic view. And I've come from, I'm one of 9 siblings, and we were brought up with nothing, you know, and we had rice for dinner, breakfast and lunch, and, you know, a loaf of bread, fish and chips. So, and a lot of whānau today, you know, are worse off, and you've got homelessness. However, I always, since I've been with the Commission, my view has slightly changed for the better, but so that we can help whānau have a different perspective and have some hope. And getting enrolled is only one small step, and I know it's going to take a lot for things to change, but they are changing. And I'm also humble with Alicia. So Alicia's been around to all these 3. You would never get that back in the day. So, you know, here in Peter and Graham, it's a start. You know, you've always got to start somewhere. And it may take years, and it may be that when our mokopuna come through, you know, but we have to kind of, I believe anyway, keep our values and our principles as Māori, but we still have to move forward, and in doing that we will take our whānau with us. And a lot of it for what we do is educating and being up front, you know, like what was mentioned, because that's how we operate. And it's always that first engagement with whānau, you know, look them in the eye, just all the basic stuff, and you can connect with them. So we know we have a lot of work to do. However, I feel that the Commission have come a long way, and open, more open as well. So, and I'm here to talk with you guys too, and I really want to get involved with whānau in our communities. I mean, I don't have all the connections, but I do have a lot that can connect me to, like Highbury and other areas. So, kia ora, and yeah, good to be here.
Kia ora pai.
Kia ora everybody, my name is Haumisi Patuwa. I'm not from this area, I'm from Tūhoi, Ngāti Porou. My mother's Tongan, so I'm also whakapapa back to the Kingdom of Tonga as well. Pretty much what Te Amo has said pretty much summed it all up for me really. The reason why I truly believe that our communities, specifically our Māori Pacific communities, don't vote in any election, regional or local, is just the false promises. And if we're to vote, there's just, you know, they promise, it's like they're sort of like drip feeding, you know. Some of these politicians, they say that they're going to promise to deliver, you know, deliver what they're going to promise, but they don't deliver the full promise. They just keep drip feeding our people to the point where, you know, sort of like a muscle that you name in your body, really. You know, so, and I truly believe that the system's always going to be a problem. And there's, the system is made and designed, created for colonial Europeans, and I still haven't seen any changes in my generation. But and another factor is we can't change, just try, at least try and change the system from both fronts, whether you want to vote. I encourage people whether they want to vote or whether they want to take a more directive stance on changing, you know, changing the system from an external perspective. So by all means, by all fronts, whether you're voting, you know, but the very politicians that's got to represent our struggle has really got to be from grassroots level, from these areas, these low decile areas, because they understand our struggle, they understand, you know, our perspectives. You know, you can't have someone that's just fresh out of university that, you know, say that they experienced our struggle, which they haven't, and then they delivered something else, which is like a pitch delivery type thing. You know? So, yeah, I truly believe that those politicians that are picked for the people have come from the people, have come from our struggles, come from our perspective, so that they can express that, they know what the changes are, you know, they can mitigate it, and, you know, they can deliver those, you know, deliver the, you know, the underlying demands, really. So, yeah, I truly believe, yeah, system's always going to be a problem, but it's how we approach it, really. You know, if we approach it on two fronts, we've got, you know, a green candidate here in the house, you know, he's definitely from South Auckland, you know, so yeah, have all my confidence to have somebody like that, or have somebody, you know, another politician that can, you know, go into the house that have come from the struggle and go and represent our struggle. And it's not influenced by corporations or, you know, influenced by money, you know, or it's influenced by the people. So yeah, by other means, you know, some people got their own opinions about voting, but you know, if we can change the system on all platforms, by all means.
Kia ora whānau, my name's Piripi. My father's from the Waikato, from a place called Whatawhata. There's iwi's tainui, and my mum's from Wairarapa, and her iwi's Ngāti Kahununu. So two strong lines running through me. Well, I'll be honest, I'm probably the youngest here by far. At least 10 years, no offence. All my life my dad's never voted, always told me, waste of time, never heard it. No point, go to work, make money. That was pretty much bred into me, and that's how I've seen it. I'm 23, 5 years to vote. I've never registered, never, it's just, the way I was brought up was, my dad didn't get heard, so why would I get heard as well? I seen that and I don't know, I thought about it and it's pretty true. With everything going on, what's my one vote going to do? I know it all adds up over time, but what about if that time's not my time? I know it might be for the next generation to come sort of thing, but I guess I sound selfish, but you know, in this day and age it's pretty much fight for yourself. I had to fight 3 people for a job sort of thing. Like, you don't just get given things, and like, no, I've worked my whole life and I've just never seen voting as anything to help me. The way I see voting is it's just another thing to stop me from going to work. It's just another bit of paper that's been tossed in the bin somewhere. And that's just my opinion. That's my own personal opinion on voting. So yeah, I'm 23, I've never voted and I don't think I probably will.